We have Here for Blood.
Yeah.
Fuck
Now,
yeah.
It's a very 90s throwback film that's very violent. The best way I can describe it is if you ever watched a movie like Mr. Nanny starring Hulk Hogan, but there was a lot of blood and violence and demons, you would get Here for Blood. So basically...
So he chopped up the children?
No.
Oh my God.
No, that'd be funny too. So
That'd be fucking
the story,
hilarious.
it starts off as a simple story. I think they overcomplicated it a little bit. He's a babysitter. His girlfriend is supposed to babysit this girl, and he helps her out by going and babysitting her. There's a home invasion from a bunch of killers. It's basically You're Next, but if the twist was that the person in the house was a professional wrestler who can kick ass. And that's a really fun idea. They have a lot of fun with it early on. And then it just takes a hard supernatural twist where like the people belong to a cult and they're summoning demons and they're old.
And it's the Crow?
Yeah, kind of. There's another guy who has a scream upside down.
I like
There's
so much to say about that one man.
Yeah. And then their oldest member is literally just a head. That's how long he's been around.
Feed me!
Yeah, feed me!
Over and over.
And the effects are purposely cheesy too, because again, it's supposed to feel like a 90s throwback. I will say the main actor is fucking Wesker from the Resident Evil movies, which I had to look up. I'm like, why does that guy look so familiar? Is he a wrestler? Joey C, what did you think of Here for Blood?
Big on the action, pretty light on the horror, but lots of blood. It's a predictable like slasher story, but it's unique with like the wrestling moves, and we're not talking like the Scorpion King wrestling moves. And again, tons of blood, which is fucking awesome, man. I feel like this was a great film to watch with friends. Like this is a really fun film, man.
Yes. Crystal, what did you think?
I agree 100%. I started watching it, the beginning of it. I was like, oh, this is really predictable. It's kind of really bad. And I had no idea what I was getting myself into. And then once the pizza driver was killed, I was like, oh, this is the kind of movie. And then all of a sudden it starts making sense of it's cheesy on purpose. And then the lines when the girlfriend shows up and it just goes crazy from then. I started becoming more and more obsessed with it. I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. The gore, the cheesiness, the hedge. It was a lot of kind of remind me of.
I gotta put the head back on screen. I fucking love it.
I love the head so much. It turned into like an Evil Dead 2 kind of feel.
No, literally.
Yeah.
It was just so ridiculous and top like just all the demonology and like you knew exactly where the story was going. Nothing was unpredictable or.
Well, I didn't know about the supernatural stuff, but once it got introduced, then I kind of got where it was going.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it.
Yeah. Sarah, what did you think?
Oh, I very much enjoyed this. I have a few like things I just wanted to point out in specific. Okay. So the first kill that we see, the first killer that we see, the first thing that I thought, that movie, The Boy.
The Boy.
Oh yeah, the guy living in the walls.
Yeah, I know that one.
He looks like him, but if he was like jacked.
Is that this guy, the Crow guy, or oh shit? Oh god, my slides are all over.
Yes. And I like in my notes, all I wrote was the killer looks like Brahms the Boy, but like sexy.
He grew up and got jacked.
It like really confused me, and it felt weird, and I didn't like it. But
he looks like the Crow to me. He looks like.
Nah, man, he looks like Brahms the Boy.
I'm kind of into it too, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, everyone's hot for the fucking Crow. Crystal, you want to tag in here?
Yep. I thought everyone was pretty attractive. Like all the decent amount of people in this were pretty damn attractive.
Joey, what do you think?
Yeah, boy, Tony, I got to tell you, I fucking agree. Let me tell you.
Oh, wow. Joey, are you forgetting your New Year's resolution?
No, not the men. Not the men. Okay. I was specifically talking about the women.
Oh, good.
I, as a manly man, I wouldn't do that.
But we all got to keep Joey C in check.
Is Joey going through conversion therapy or something?
Oh, it's a long story. We don't have time to get into it, actually. I will say it's kind of funny that like there's the whole twist that they're invaders and the guy's a wrestler, but then also the cult members, 2 of them happen to look like wrestlers also. I wasn't expecting that. Like this dude, and then like the main dude at the end who looks like Bane or something. I'm like, how many wrestlers are fucking in this? My only issue with the film, and I don't know if you guys will agree, it starts to lose steam at the end.
I'll agree with that. Yeah.
At the end, I was like, all right, let's wrap this up. The magic portal, the guy is now a monster, and then it kind of lazily gets wrapped up. I don't know, Sarah, what did you think about the ending? Do you think it lost steam?
Let me look at the. Yeah, I thought it lost steam. It felt like it went on a little bit too long.
Yeah,
I had the same feeling. I don't know why I'm making this connection, but I had the same feeling with the second Terrifier movie,
which I still haven't seen. I still need to see.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Okay.
Yeah,
I know.
Seen it either.
I'm a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of the Terrifier movies. I just really like the gore because I do FX makeup. So they're good in that aspect. But the second one was way too fucking long. It was like over 2 hours.
Oof, I didn't know that.
It should have ended it was way too long. And that's what I feel like about this one because the gore is super fun and I enjoy it throughout like the whole thing.
How much did you love when the head got cut off and it was just nonstop?
It just keeps shooting.
Literally
like
replayed it. I literally replayed it. I'm like, this brought me so much joy.
I giggled for quite some time.
I do like that he gets his ass kicked a lot. The wrestler, he really is getting his ass kicked throughout the whole film.
And like, I very much enjoyed it, but like, it just, I was like, okay, then now it ends, right? And then it's like, no, but wait, there's more.
I know, yeah.
Okay.
Is there a reason why the people are breaking in trying to murder?
Yeah, there's a spoiler like
pedo cult.
You just gotta watch the film.
Oh, yeah, there's summoning a demon or something. Really it's a little convoluted, like I said. But I much like Catherine Newton, this guy because I've only seen him in garbage, except for the first X-Men movie, but he's only in that movie for a minute. But him playing a meathead wrestler, I'm like, okay, he doesn't have to act that well. This kind of checks out. This is pretty easy character for him to play. And I actually found him charming for the first time ever. I'm like, I actually wouldn't mind seeing a sequel to this at some point. I think it would be fun. They do have a cliffhanger at the end, and the head makes it. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was gonna say the little girl was actually really good too.
Yeah,
there was a line that it took me for surprise for how natural it was when he said like, oh, you can go get me a beer, and she went to go to the fridge and she goes, well, it's all bloody. Okay, never mind. The way she just I was like, this girl is fucking awesome. She was actually one of my favorite like actors in the film.
Yeah. So this is on Screambox right now. It came out in 2022, but it just hit streaming on Screambox. That's why I included it. It is very low budget. I don't know if you noticed, but when the girl was playing video games, they never cut to what video game she's playing. And there's like a bunch of scenes that are filled, like the camera keeps cutting, but it's all focused on the same angle. Cause I'm like, I don't think they had a reverse angle here. So it does show like it feels very low budget at times, but they put all the money into the gore. And I think that's where it excels.